What's up guys, Game Nut here, and welcome to the first coin making methods video I will have for you guys this year in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. I've done some coin making methods in the past for you all, and I wanted to bring them back once again for you guys this year. As most of you all know, I am a no money spent team around here, as you guys probably could see up at the top right. It doesn't look like that though, as within a week of the game already being out, we are sitting pretty at 85 overall, over 900,000 coins. It was over a million at one point, but I think it's safe to say I definitely know how to make myself some coins in this game and build a team being no money spent. As you are all seeing here now, the evidence to back it up, man, in my auctions, where I've just got tons of low core elites being bought, and these are what we are going to be flipping and selling, trying to make coins off of. And honestly, throughout the season, this is primarily going to be the same concept as the year goes on. It's just obviously going to change depending on the cards and the overalls and whatever promos are currently in the game. So without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and jump into the coin making method, and really the coin concept that's going to continue to work throughout this entire season, because it's something that's just, like I said, it's going to change depending on whatever promos out, whatever sets are out, and whatever overalls are really required for those specific sets. So as we begin here, we've actually got a couple of sets that really you could, or a couple of cards as well, you could be using to make yourself some profits. But this is the general concept where EA really does not do you guys a favor. I mean, for some of the people that don't know, this is where you're obviously hurting, but this is where the people that want to make some coins can obviously come in and, you know, take advantage of it and make profit. So for instance, here you've got yourselves your 84 overall team builder exchange set. This is something a lot of people are trying to do, obviously trying to get those team builders and the 87 overalls and even the 89 champion players. But for instance here, obviously 182 to 83 overall elite and 380 to 81 overall elites are required for this set. Now when you come over to it and people want to complete this set, they're going to come here and search for these 80 to 81 overall elites, and they're going to see here that, okay, this is obviously the card that I need to complete this set. All right, right there, for instance, this guy just bought this one for 11,000 coins, but this guy, little does he know, he can find this card for a much cheaper price. So if we decided to take a little bit more time and effort into this and try to go complete that set and say, all right, I need some 80 to 81 overalls to get that team affinity set complete, let's break down those filters a little bit more. This is pretty much what EA does when you go to that set, and they just do a simple filter for 80 to 81 overalls. That's what you need. But if you were to go down and break these filters a little bit more, even by position, here's one for instance right here, 9,500 coins. This is eligible for that exact same set, and what's that, 1,500 coins? That is cheaper right there than the card that we saw get bought for that. Now this is obviously again where you're going to come in and be able to make profit off of this. So the big thing that I'm going to say is you need patience. I'm actually probably going to buy this one here because that's, oh, I'm not going to get it. That would have been a good snipe there to make some coins. But one thing that I need to say is you got to have patience with this. Obviously a lot of time is going to be spent on the auction house just going through these filters over and over, trying to find cards that are good at a price. Right, okay, we got to go on right here live for you guys. 7,200 coins for instance right there, and you guys were seeing somebody bought that one for 11,000 coins, and I just got one here for 7,000. So this general concept, like I said, where you just go on the auction house yourself, break down the filters a little bit further to try and find those cards that you need for sets, and usually you're going to find them for a cheaper price, and then that's when you come in obviously and try to flip those cards and make yourself some profit. Now me personally, I have been sticking to just the low elites, the 80 to 81 overalls, and flipping those for my coins, but this exact same method and concept can be used for the 82 to 83 overall players. Now I'd say that there's probably a surplus of those on the auction house, so those honestly could be better right now to flip because of there being a new set in the game as well. But like I said, it's literally the same concept, because of whenever there's a set in the game that requires you to have a certain type of player or a certain overall, and you come to these sets here and you search for what you need, EA is going to do you dirty and not really show you the cheapest card available that you can get for those sets. So as you guys can see right here, for instance, the new set, like I was just saying, you can have any 82 overall players in the game to be able to get yourselves the all Madden players, the 89 overall. You need 30 of those players. So obviously with them adding the fact that you can have any 82 overall player, that obviously results in core elites also being applied to the set as well. That's going to make these coins also, or these cards also, really good for flipping. So you can see right here, for instance, the 82s going for about 14,500 coins right now. So as we make our way back on over here to the auction house one more time, let's go ahead back to the filters, of course, go to the 82 to 83 overall. This is like the exact same thing EA does for you guys can see here, 14,500 coins. But let's say we're trying to find those core elites for that set, maybe not the all Madden players. Break down the filters a little bit more. Go to program, core elite here. Now let's go by position, because obviously there's, you know, a ton of positions in the game. And right here, man, 12,625 is the first card that we were seeing here for the cheapest price. That's almost 2,000 coins cheaper than the ones that EA was showing us for that set. And then bam, here's one right here for 12,000 coins. So again, like I said guys, this exact same concept can be used throughout the entire year, just whatever promo, whatever sets they continue to come out with, you guys will be able to use this method really just by coming over to the auction house. I think I might go with this one here, 11,600. That one might not be too bad of a snipe there. And again, like I said, you just have to do the math, make sure you're going to be getting good profit depending on whatever the cards are going for at the current time and what you're going to be selling them for. But ultimately, the sets and the auction house, flipping the cards, that is where your money is going to be coming from. Now, as most of you all know as well, tomorrow we are going to be getting Headliners Part 2. We'll also be having a video on that, going over everything to come out with it, so stay on the lookout for that. But this is also potentially a way you could make yourself some coins. Now, I did not do it with Part 1 of Headliners. I didn't feel like it was as effective, but you guys could obviously have your hand at it, see if you make yourself some coins. I feel like when promo sets like this come out, it usually is only effective for like maybe the first 2 days, maybe 3. At that point, it starts to die down very quickly. But again, for instance, when you come here and you got yourselves the 86 overalls that come out with Headliners Part 2, you're going to have the same sets here where you get the 82 overalls that are required for the set. And when people are ripping packs for these and everybody's got these 82 overalls and they're throwing them up on the auction house, as you come here to the sets, obviously check your price, 16,000 coins here for instance. But if you go to the auction house and you break them down a little bit further, for instance, if you were to go to Headliners, go down to running back and James Conner on the Cardinals, more than likely you would be able to find yourselves these cards for something cheaper than the 16,000 you're seeing here. Now, the last couple tips and suggestions that I have for you guys with this method that you need to make sure you do every single time before you get on and you're ready to start making yourself some coins is check the price of what the cards are going to be selling for, because it's always changing. Every single day that this past week I've gotten on and I've been flipping these 80 to 81 overalls, it has changed from what I've been selling it for. One day I think I was almost up to 12,000 coins selling them for. I think I've went as low as 10,500. So it is constantly going to change. So before you go and flip your cards trying to buy them on the auction house, first step, make sure you check what the cards are actually selling for. Step 2, once you figure out your target price and what cards are currently selling for at that moment, of course you have to know how much you're going to be getting in return. Most of you guys do know this, you MUT veterans out there, but for those of you guys that do not, when you sell a card in Ultimate Team, you lose 10% of it. They take a 10% tax out of it. So obviously, if you were to be selling a card for 10,000 coins flat, you'd be getting 9,000 in return. So for this instance right now, while we are currently looking the 11,000 coins, we will be getting 9,990 in return. And finally, step 3, what you then need to do, obviously, when you know how many coins you are going to be getting once you sell these cards, start looking for the snipes underneath of that coin total. Now, me personally, I like to be going for at least like 1,000 coins per flip. So like I said, 9,990 coins is currently how many we are going to be getting in return at the current time of selling. So me personally, I'm going to be looking for anything that's really under 8,900 coins or below that. Me personally, like I said, if you're going for snipes and you're only getting like a couple hundred coins per card flip, I mean, obviously you're still making yourself some coins, but really it's just not that worth it. And me personally, like I said, just like to go for at least 1,000 coins per flip. And that is pretty much going to do it for the coin method. The last little bit of advice I could leave you guys with really is you have to have yourselves some patience. Obviously, just getting on the auction house, those free cards, the cheap snipes are not just going to be there easy pickings for everybody, man. You got to wait till that dummy is out there, being at the right place at the right time, posting that card for super cheap, you know, you putting the correct filters on the auction house, and again, like I said, you being there at the right place at the right time, being able to get those snipes. And in no time, man, you guys are eventually going to be flipping those cards, getting yourself some coins, and eventually being able to build yourself some teams with all of the beautiful profits you're going to be making from sniping these cards. But that is pretty much going to do it for this one, you guys. Our first coin making method video this year in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. I'm glad to be bringing these videos back for you guys, man. I gotta help you guys out, share the wealth. Us no money spenders, man. I mean, we gotta make our team somehow, right? We just can't go buy our teams. We gotta grind the game, and this is obviously a pretty effective way to do so. So like I said, I will be continuing to make these coin making method videos to you guys throughout the season. As new methods appear and things change, you guys will be seeing those videos from me. So once again, I hope all of you guys did enjoy this video, man. Be sure to put a thumbs up on the video if it helped you guys out, if you're going to be making some coins off of it. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I will be catching you all in the next one, man. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.